This is pretty cool. Okay, so today I'm gonna do like a scary pumpkin Halloween makeup look. Please don't mind my face right now. I got off of work, did a bunch of things, and so I'm sweaty. I broke out. My makeup's crazy, but it's okay because we're about to take it off because the makeup that I'm going to use is an aqua-based makeup. It looks like this. It's from Wolf Face Art and Effects. I'm just going to use it mostly just for the black and the orange. But before I start with this, I do need to have kind of like a cleaner face because it doesn't really stick to like oily surfaces, and my skin is oily right now. Okay, there we go. My face is, I just wiped it with some napkins because I don't really need this to last long. I am going to take it off after. But if you want it to last long, I would suggest just wash your face with soap and just do not put any moisturizer or anything of that sort because it could mess with the formula of the paints and it won't last long and it can crack, and we don't want that. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with this orange and I'm going to spray a little bit of water on it. Okay, so I just sprayed a little bit of water on it and I'm just going to dip my brush into it and just start painting my face. A quick tip, try to work as fast as possible. If you do have like a body sponge, I think that would be best for like a full face application. And the reason why is because once this starts to dry, when you put another layer of this color, it'll pick up and it'll leave like less color spots on certain sides. So try to get it on as fast as possible before it starts to dry if you want it to blend nicely. Now I am going to bring it down my neck a little bit. So I am going to try to cover my nose as much as possible with the orange, but I am going to go in with black in certain areas. But I'm just going to, you know, try to cover it all so that way it's even. It's not even. Now my face is beautifully orange, and for the most part I try to even it as much as possible. Like I said, with water paints, they need to be applied really quickly because if not, you try to go over an area and then it picks up the color and then it's like, why can't I see my skin? I don't understand. So I try to make it as even as possible, but it will be okay because I am going to go in with black details, so I feel like it will blend it nicely. You won't be really able to tell if I kind of messed up a few spots or not. Now I'm going to go ahead and start doing the black around my eyes, and for that I'm just going to use the Naked Palette 2, Naked 2, and I'm just going to use the black shade in here. I want my eyeshadow to be extra pigmented. I'm going to go ahead and use my brush, but I'm going to spray. That way I get like a really opaque coverage. Gonna dip in my brush like this. Dip it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying just basically all inside my eye socket. Is that what it's called? Yeah, my eye socket. I'm going to go underneath my eyebrow because I'm going to get to the eyebrow later and I'm going to do that a little bit more detailed. I kind of want to do like a mean look. Oh, I look beautiful. I keep on spraying my brush with water just to keep the eyeshadow kind of wet so I can easily distribute the color. Beautiful. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and I'm just going to dip it back in my black inside my eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to trace where I kind of want everything to go. Then I'm going to go in with the watercolor based paint and kind of trace over it And I'm also going to kind of go back in after and do a couple of shadows using the same brush. It doesn't look even, but it's okay. Okay, so my camera like became hot, so I had to stop it and let it cool down. And so I went ahead and I did a few things. I went ahead and I did my striping, and I did a little bit of squiggly lines. I literally just grabbed the brush and just was like wiggle, squiggle, squiggle. And that's pretty much all I did. Now I still have a few things that I have to do, and I am going to go in my eyebrows, and I kind of want to give it kind of like a mean look. So I'm going to start tracing that and kind of just keep it into this circle, but just give some edge to my eyebrows right here. Then I also want to do some more detailing on my lips. And I think that will be it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my brows. So I'm still using my water paint in black. And I just spilled it all over me because that's just what I do. Now, I'm kind of want to do kind of like a little flick right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the Modern Renaissance. I can't say that right, but you know, the Anastasia palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use this orange one right here, and I'm just gonna use this one simply for shading certain areas. I'm just gonna kind of go over where the black is a little bit and just kind of give it more dimension. I wanted to, you know, have some depth. I don't want it to look just like pure orange and black, which it's still going to look pure orange and black, but we want some depth into this look. I just realized I kind of went in between this part of my eyebrow and shaded this in kind of like into a little triangle. And I like the effect it gives. I feel like it gives you more of like a frowning face, and I like that. Now, I'm going in slightly with this shade right here, that one, and I'm kind of just, again, placing it in certain areas. I know it's like a pink color, but I really feel like that gives some dimension to this whole look, and that's definitely what I'm going for. So I'm just kind of like, you know, placing it in just random little spots. Now I'm actually gonna go ahead and mix these two together. And I'm going to shadow just right on top. Just again to give that depth. Kind of like as if I'm contouring this little area right here. And I feel like that just gave a different amount of shadow, which I feel like it looks perfect. Like, this is what I'm going for, definitely. And I am going to do that also kind of around this area, around the face. Basically, like if I'm contouring slightly. Now, for the final touch, I am going to go ahead and use the NYX eyeliner slash eyebrow pencil. And I'm just going to go ahead and go into my waterline. And I feel like here's the completed look. And thanks so much for watching. I'm going to try to do a bunch of Halloween videos. My camera keeps on getting hot on me, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to make sure my camera is recording the entire time, and that way I can put out better videos. I know this video probably sucked, but I wanted to at least post it and do a little something, but I'm definitely going to figure out what's going on with my camera so I can do longer videos and kind of go more in depth of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I have a few looks planned ahead, and I'm super excited because Halloween's my favorite time of the year.